we're just gonna start.
Okay.
It's just easier.
Hi.
Hello. How doing?
I'm doing good. How doing?
I do it.
What's your name?
What's your name?
You come
you
here
gotta,
often?
Can I get your number?
Can I get your number?
I am Morgan, or Mo, if you will. And we're doing a podcast for funsies.
We sure are. I am Aaron, or Ernie.
AKA Ernie. Mo and Ernie.
We sound like Sesame Street characters.
We probably sound stupid as fuck.
No, I mean Mo and Ernie.
Correct. Yes, correct. Welcome to our podcast.
This
Off
is
the deep end.
how it's always going to be.
You're in for a wild ride, everyone. We're very excited. We've been talking about this for a while. And we went through names for a hot minute, for months.
For months. There are some that rest peacefully in the grave.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And others that don't rest peacefully because I can't freaking remember
Because
them.
there's no way to remember
They
the
were so
perfect
good,
name we
though.
had. But we didn't settle. This is
No.
a good name. Off the deep end. Basically, what that means is we're all going to just dive right on in. On anything. No. Yeah, we're gonna just talk. We're gonna yap. We'll let you guys get to know us a little bit.
Maybe a little too well.
Maybe too well. For the 3 people that will be listening to this, my mom and our friends, thank you for being here.
Please not my mom.
Yeah, for real. And if at any point, Aaron's mom,
I love you.
sorry. Enjoy.
You raised me. This is you.
This is it.
This is all you.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, every week, talk about our current hyperfixation, our current spiral, our rabbit hole, whatever, and just kind of hang out.
Yeah. You ready to jump in?
Yeah, we might as well. You can begin if you'd like.
Ooh, I get to
Go
start.
ahead, you get to
All
start.
right. Listen, it only felt right to start with my favorite, black hole.
Oh, of course.
Listen,
It's a
it's
good
always
one.
my favorite party fact. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You will learn. But today we get to learn about what a black hole is and my own personal conspiracy theory about a black hole.
Oh, okay.
So, essentially, a black hole is a concentration of tightly packed matter. Now, this was founded by this guy, John Mitchell, in 1783.
Oh, good for you, John Mitchell.
Yeah, he's pretty freaking smart.
That's fantastic. Good for him.
He was like the first guy to think of it.
Wild shit.
It's crazy. And then, so first we need to understand escape velocity. So essentially that is how fast you have to move to escape gravitational pull. So for Earth, it is 11 kilometers per second.
Oh.
For the sun, it is 617 kilometers per second.
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. Kilometers, I need an easier thing to think. Centimeters, inches, I'm sorry.
Centimeters or inches?
Feet? I don't know how to like math. To me, like you can be like, there's 2 kilometers. Our house is 2 kilometers. I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. But you could also say like that chapstick is 2 kilometers.
It was meant to just be comparison.
I need to know.
Okay.
Oh well, we know a meter is 3 feet, right?
I'm gonna convert it into miles.
Miles, got it.
Yeah.
That feels right. Okay.
So, fine. The Earth's escape velocity is 6.8 miles per second.
Oh.
That's how fast you have to go. So that is how fast Artemis 2 went to
crazy.
escape the Earth's velocity and get into space.
That makes sense.
Okay? And then,
Okay.
for
I'm
comparison,
tracking.
the sun you would have to go 617 kilometers per second, which
Whoa.
is 383 miles
That's
per
crazy.
second.
That's crazy shit.
However, that is nothing in comparison to the speed of light,
Oh, yeah.
which obviously gets through gravity, gets off of the sun,
Right.
and all the way to us.
Correct.
Essentially, that goes 186,411 miles per second.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy to actually think about, yeah.
So, the only thing I won't say the only thing. I don't actually know.
No.
One of the things faster than light is a dark star.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Dark stars are fun.
I like that.
So for dark stars, the escape velocity is like ridiculous, essentially. So you'll learn why. We shall learn why.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
Now, part of this is gravity,
Right.
which we should all know, hopefully.
I hope so.
If we learned in elementary, well, probably middle school.
No, I feel like elementary school.
Einstein's Einstein's theory of relativity.
Okay, that's probably middle school.
That's at least middle school.
I don't know what they teach.
Listen,
kids
I
these
was
days.
a weird kid, okay? I studied a lot of weird things.
Same, but like, I don't remember a lot of that anyways. So
Exactly.
I couldn't tell you.
Alright, well, there's two advantages to gravity. However, it is the weakest force of nature.
Oh.
Yeah,
The weakest.
The weakest. It is the weakest force of nature. But it has two advantages that make it more important. So it acts over long range, and gravity is always attractive.
That makes sense.
So like our center of our Earth is our center gravity point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And gravity is always attracting to that center point.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So keep all that in mind.
Keeping it in mind.
We're gonna learn a little history.
Oh.
In the 50s and 60s, John Wheeler emphasized that stars can and will collapse in on themselves under their own gravity.
I have heard that. I did actually know that. It's something that was like lost in the back of my head, and so you just pulled it from the depths. But I did know that actually.
We are in the deep. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Sorry, that was cheesy.
Thank you. That was gay.
I wonder why.
It's true.
So usually a star counters gravity with thermal pressure from nuclear processes that convert nitrogen into helium. However, it runs out of fuel and either becomes a white dwarf star or a black hole.
Oh yeah. Imagine like being a star and being like, you know what? What do I feel like being? And like depending on its mood, it's like I'm gonna be a black hole or a dwarf star.
And it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna suck everything in all at once.
I know people like that.
Ooh.
Ooh. Moving on.
So, unfortunately for this guy, no one really paid any attention to that at the time.
Right.
So they didn't really know this because Oppenheimer, good old atom bomb Oppenheimer,
Right.
he wrote papers about a singularity, which is a single point of infinite density. We operate under space-time being smooth and nearly flat.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay. So now we're getting into like think Marvel, think space-time like in Loki.
Right.
So imagine that, and our understanding of it at this point is smooth and nearly flat.
Smooth brain.
Smooth brain.
These are thumbs.
Okay, focus. We got science to learn here
I'm
before
learning
I can get to
science.
the fun stuff.
Okay, yes.
So a singularity. Well, this is fun.
It's still fun.
I love
Science
a black
is fun.
hole. A singularity.
Science is fun, kids.
Sponsored by Bill Nye.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Okay, we're done. Go on. Move on.
A singularity breaks down time and space, where the curvature is infinite. So now, at this singularity, at this point of infinite density, all of space-time is suddenly curving around it.
Mm-hmm.
And as it's being, like, pulled into it.
Interesting.
This point marks the end of space-time itself. Space-time breaks.
Interesting.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hence black hole.
Hence black hole. So, unfortunately, World War II then happened.
Right.
And everyone switches over to nuclear physics.
Mm-hmm.
That is, until 1965, when Roger Penrose brought it back.
People have fun names back then.
They really did. What happened
I don't
to fun
know.
names?
We don't really
Penrose?
That's a
If
fun
you have
name.
the name Penrose, you're very lucky.
That's a fun name.
I have a fun middle name, and I'm so thankful
Right.
for it, because I've never met another person with that name.
I have met a lot of people with my middle name,
But it's still,
But
like,
it's still-
uncommon for,
yeah.
like, a female, I feel like.
yeah, absolutely. I think I've only met one. Moving on.
Okay, moving on. So this guy, Roger Penrose, great name,
Mhm.
he said that cosmic censorship conjecture is essentially all singularities formed by the collapse of stars or other bodies are hidden in black holes. A black hole is a region where light can't escape.
Yeah.
Because its escape velocity is higher than the speed of light.
Right.
Light can't escape it, hence black hole.
Makes sense.
Okay. So they weren't allowed to call them black holes yet until 1967. John Wheeler replaced the name black hole, or replaced the name frozen stars with black holes.
Weird.
Frozen star is crazy.
That's fun too, though.
It's fun too, but it's its own thing now. It's no longer a star.
right. It's its own like.
So it's like the first time that it
Entity.
really got. Yeah, it's the first time it really got recognized as its own entity now. It fought for its rights.
It did. It knew what it wanted, and it went for it.
It did. So now we get to event horizons, where gravity is just strong enough to eat and trap light. So the event horizon is the point of, like, no return on a black hole.
Right. Oh man, you really can just like get to a point where just like you know you're dead.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know you're done. Like you're
Falling
just
through
sucked right in.
That's literally So a lot of this research came from Brief Answers to the Big Questions by Stephen Hawking.
Oh, nice.
Great book. Highly recommend. It's
I
a
didn't
really
even know
fun
you
book.
had that.
Oh yeah, I've had
That's
it for so
crazy.
long. It's one of my favorite books. But
more
he
you know.
says that it's essentially like falling through the event horizon is like Niagara Falls in a canoe. Once you're gone, you're gone.
Damn.
Like once you start going over, you're going through. Which brings me to my favorite fun fact. In that the theoretical, because we've never actually seen it happen, at least as far as we know.
As far as we've been told.
As far as we've been told.
Let's be real.
The theoretical death by black hole, getting sucked into that event horizon, is called spaghettification. Because all of your cells would, as you like approach the event horizon, the gravity would just like stretch all your cells out and pull them out until you're just like supposedly spit out the other side, whatever happens on the other side, like a bunch of spaghetti.
Okay, I want you to know what I'm picturing. Because I have a couple different images in my head. I see one of a few things. One, being as it sucks you, like, your cells are, like, unraveling, essentially, and you become, like, obviously sketty, but, like, just little, like, guys.
Little guys!
And then I'm also thinking, like, a taffy puller. Like, you just get
Like Willy Wonka,
just fully stretched, and like as you
But
stretch,
it's more like
just like
it's more like what's it called? Dragon's breath or whatever. That like one candy. It's like cotton candy almost, where they stretch it out. It's that ring that they stretch.
I know what it
keep
is.
Folding it.
I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly what
you
you're
know
talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking about.
Those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I cannot help you.
I'm so sorry.
This is just how it is.
This is just how it is. I'm sure many of you have seen videos. For those of you that haven't, God, good for you for staying off your phone.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, but that's not everything, because a big enough black hole with a mass more than 1 million times the sun would equal a gravitational pull the exact same on the entire body, and you would eventually reach the event horizon.
Jesus.
Because you wouldn't get spaghettified, because it's it's even amount of gravity on your entire body because of how big it is.
Yeah, but obviously the human body cannot withstand that kind of gravity, period.
No, probably
not. Would it like crush you? Would it like disintegrate? I don't know.
So if someone were watching you, they would just see you fade into just like a red nothingness.
Imagine like being that person watching and being like, oh no. I wish there was something I could do.
Come back.
So long, you will never be forgotten. Come back. Baby, come back.
There was room on that door.
There was room on the door. I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself, Rose. But no, actually, that sucks. I'm sorry.
So, we're not really sure what happens if you go through the event horizon. There's really not even any theories.
Yeah, because who's gonna test it? If you go towards it, you're instantly dead. You go in it.
That's the point of a theory. You don't test it.
Right.
You just make a theory. That's
Do you think
what a lot of this is, and I love it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's fantastic. But like, do you think we'll ever get to a point where like we can test that? Take a shot every time I say like.
Well, hold on, because we're still gonna get to my conspiracy theory. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm excited.
We got a couple more facts that'll really set you up for this conspiracy theory.
I'm ready.
All right. So they believed for a long time that black holes can't actually emit anything back. That its gravitational pull is so strong, nothing can escape it. There's nothing greater than its escape velocity. Blah, 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 blah. But Hawking himself actually discovered that they emit steady particles and radiation. So things are escaping, but not the same things that are going in. What goes in never comes back.
None of you guys can see my face, but I'm contemplating.
Yeah.
Sorry, I realized the silence went on for a while, like I just dipped out. I was thinking. What do you mean? What do you mean? Things are coming out of it that didn't go in.
It's not the same matter. It's not the same stuff that's coming out. The stuff that went in, it's in. It's in.
Okay, do you think it's a portal?
I got like 2 more facts.
Okay, I'm waiting.
2 more facts.
I'm on the edge of my seat, and by that, I'm leaning forward.
Now, we experience a 4-dimensional surface in a 10 to 11-dimensional space. We as humans experience the world in 4 dimensions out of 10 or 11 that actually exist. That we actually know of.
That's kind of fucked up.
That
we don't get to see the rest.
Right?
And let's be real. People probably have seen the rest, but they're on a heavy amount of drugs.
Yeah. And so keep in mind, we believe that the laws of science rule the universe, but black holes break that theory because what goes in is not what comes out, and this means that future and past could just be illusions.
Yeah, we're basically just living the same thing over and over and over and over again. But, like, we don't know that.
Yeah. So,
like, like this life and all of our past lives could be happening at the same time. Kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Is that like. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. That's a very hard thing to explain, actually.
Yeah.
Is that, like, we've experienced everything. That's why you get, like, deja vu moments and stuff. Because you're almost, like...
So many.
I get them all... They're crazy deja vu moments,
they're, like,
too.
Wild deja vu moments that we've been
specific.
getting. Like, in the last, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
Where it's, like, for, like, not just, like, a second. It's, like, for, like, a good chunk of time where I'm, like, we have done all of this.
It's crazy, man.
Before.
And so, I have so many theories that involve black holes. We're going to start with what I think how I think black holes tie into like a good old classic conspiracy theory. So, there's a conspiracy essentially that the government created teleportation and time travel and stuff back in the, like, I want to say it was, like, 50s, 60s.
Right.
And they actually... So... it's so fun to explain this, but so hard at the same time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so basically, I think that black holes are the key to teleportation and time travel. Because if we are able to... If a black hole... is the point where we break space and time. Teleportation is literally the breaking of space, and time travel is the breaking of time. So black holes are the key to teleportation and time travel. I think that the government used, most likely, alien technology to stabilize the energy of a black hole, or essentially recreate an artificial black hole, and harness the energy to do these things.
What do you think they're doing with that? Who fucking knows?
Who knows, man?
But like, I can see that for sure. Because like, why wouldn't? Let's be real. Humans are the worst, and they'll do anything for power to do things. So like, who wouldn't put it past us?
Listen, sometimes
to fucking go and do shit like that.
I get like, in the world we live in now, I get like derealization moments.
Oh yeah.
Because I think my brain just wants to believe that this isn't the
this
real
is a simulation.
World.
Like, this is not real.
Like this isn't. I don't know. It's just this isn't right, man.
No, I love those days when you have when you're sitting somewhere and you're like,
what if I just didn't?
Existing right now feels wrong. Like, I'm not like I want to like eat myself, but like.
What?
Sometimes you just gotta be like, wait a second. I am real. Right?
People are gonna think we're so mentally ill for this.
We are, actually, just to be clarified. But we are medicated, so that helps too.
Correct.
And that's how we were able to start this, actually. Woo! Woo! But yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's my conspiracy theory on black holes.
That's fun.
Right?
I like that.
I love, that was such a fun deep dive for me, because I know vaguely a lot of this stuff, but I got to, like, really reread everything and, like, actually focus on it.
You guys have basically relearned it again, and it was exciting.
It was so fun. It was like reading it for the first time again.
I love that. That's fantastic.
It was great. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was my nerdy Shmeal. Shmeal?
Shmeal?
Shmeal.
Shmeal.
My precious.
Oh, the Lord, I can't wait. This is so fun. I'm having a great time. Yeah, so that was Erin's little guy. And now we're gonna talk about astrology. Yes, unfortunately I'm that bitch. But I'm like kind of cool about it. I'm not gonna like stop doing shit based on your sign. Like, I'm not a freak, and I don't know like how to read like an astral chart yet. But I know like basics, and I constantly am researching things.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna talk about how Uranus entered Gemini on April 25th and what that means for each sign, a little bit.
It's kind of like a little space day today.
It is a little space day, and you guys get your horoscope for the next 7 years, too, so I hope you're ready.
You get astronomy and astrology.
Look at that, a double whammy. And I only have a little bit of history for this, but it's crazy you brought up World War II, because I do.
That's crazy.
So, the last time Uranus was a Gemini was between 1941 and 1949, during World War II.
I don't like that.
And then before that, it was the American Civil War, between 1859 and 1866.
Wow, that really reflects a lot.
Then
where we're
before
at
that,
right
it was the American Revolution, between 1767 and 1779. When I read that, I was like, ooh, I see a pattern.
I see a pattern.
We'll see. You know, they say history repeats itself, but like we could maybe learn. Debatable, right at this moment. But happy Cinco de Mayo to keep things light, I guess. But essentially, so the last 7 years, it's 7-8 years. Uranus enters Gemini every like 80-ish, 84 years, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
The last couple years, Uranus was in Taurus, which started in 2018. Which, wild.
I graduated high school that year.
Mm-hmm. I got married.
That's crazy.
Don't worry. I've been divorced. It's okay. We don't need to talk about it. Anyways, but basically, Uranus and Taurus brought like major disruptive changes to like finances, resources, and stability. Particularly for like fixed signs. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Being a Leo, as you know, last couple years have been a little rough, to say the least, in kind of all of those fields. So if any of those signs have had a rough time during the last couple years and COVID and all that, it's not an excuse, but it didn't help. Let's just use that, you know? It kind of forced a reevaluation of like personal values and safety, often through like chaotic, unexpected shifts. Starting April 25th, Uranus entered Gemini, and it will be there until May of 2033. So for the next 7 years, it will affect everybody to a degree. It'll affect the fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. It'll also affect mutable signs that will be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, because they all have direct conjunctions, squares, and oppositions in their like everything, prompting major life overhauls. And then there's a little bit of Aquarius, Libra, and Scorpio kind of sprinkled in there too. And I kind of have everything from who's going to be affected the most to who's going to be affected the least, and kind of just an overall for each sign.
Nice.
But starting July of 2026, eclipse season starts, and we'll begin to feel. It begins in Leo and Aquarius, bringing intense changes to fixed signs. So once again, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and of course 2 of those are 2 of my top 3, which is fantastic. And then in 2029 to 2032, major aspects from Uranus to or within mutable and fixed signs, including squares from Virgo and Pisces, will create ongoing disruptions. So, you know, it's just a little bit everything going on. But overall, from now until May 2033, we'll see rapid, unpredictable shifts in technology, communication, intellect, all that kind of stuff. This current transit, it influences how individuals learn, communicate, and think. It will often manifest as a desire to like break free from like intellectual, mental, or communication-related constraints. Because it has volatile energy, it does ask for discernment and to distinguish between like fleeting and restless ideas to like true and productive innovations and like things. Because you gotta make sure you're not putting that energy towards the wrong shit kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's gonna be a wild couple years, but it's a positive. Coming out of like Uranus and Taurus, when that was like very like staggering for a lot of people, and then, you know, COVID hit, And COVID really just kind of threw everybody for a loop, and that kind of just made things worse.
Yeah, I feel like it was a lot of hardship and a lot of testing everybody's strength.
Yeah.
And mental fortitude.
There is not a single person that I've spoken to in the last, 6 years that didn't go through it in 2020 when COVID hit. Yeah. There was something for everybody.
There was something.
I got divorced. I moved. I was in a hospital for a week when I first moved here. Like, it was a wild time, 2020.
That's crazy.
But we're all going to be better now. So this is how it's going to affect each sign kind of just like overall. And then I'm going to go through and just like one by one read each thing. So this transit, it prompts us to peer beyond current structures and perceptions, to dismantle inherited stories, and then like release mental cages and look ahead for like more possibilities and more roads to take, and just so it's looking like forward,
coming out of the ash moment.
Yeah, it's time for everybody to open their eyes, kind of thing. Like, people are gonna start feeling it, and if you haven't felt the shift already, then I don't know what you're doing. You're definitely not in tune enough. But I know people who like aren't like into astrology or into like spirituality and like all that stuff, who are like, no, I've definitely felt like a shift in the last like couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it does seem to be a more positive shift. Thank fuck.
Because I needed a positive shift.
I think we all needed
did.
A positive shift. So I hope if your positive shift has not hit you yet, that it is coming to you.
Don't worry, because that's all Uranus is about. It's literally here to rewire our brains. Like, it rules disruption, invention, and sudden reversals. Like, we are all about to be flipped 180. Time to go. Like,
get ready for it.
The things you thought you wanted at the end of these next 7 years is going to be the complete opposite of where you're going to end up. Like, it's going to be a pretty big shift. And Gemini rules communication, duality, learning, and how we process and share information. So you put the two together, people are going to be more communicative. People are going to start actually, like, putting in the work and doing shit. And that goes hand in hand with, like, it can go both ways. There's going to be good and there's going to be bad. It really just, everybody's got something going on, but it'll be a fun thing. So now I'm going to go through and start with who's going to be most affected, read through, and then go on from there. I'm reading these as the sun and rising.
Okay.
So if, like, for you, you're a Libra sun, Aries rising.
Yes.
You would listen to both, just to get an idea. Jenna, who's a Libra, only needs to listen to Libra.
Yeah. And if you don't know what that is, that's part of your big three. Go look it up. That's how you'll find it. You need your birth time.
Where you were born.
That's pretty much
really it.
Have fun.
And, you do that, and you download CoStar. It'll do it for you.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
But you can sponsor us.
CoStar, I see you. I check that shit every day. Don't worry. We send it to each other every day.
Every day.
Okay, so obviously, because it makes the most sense, Gemini is going to be affected the most. I just feel
Makes
like
sense.
If that wasn't there, then what? So if you are a Gemini, that means new beginnings, new cycles, radical reinvention, seismic change, awakenings, breakthroughs, personal rapid growth. Your life is about to shift in dramatic ways. It's an opportunity, especially if you felt stuck or heading in a direction that doesn't truly match you. It's a radical reinvention of yourself, but not just inside, but like your outside persona and like what you're doing just in like a general sense.
Right.
Be open to new ideas, ways of thinking, and new directions. You gotta let it flow.
I feel like that's hard for Gemini sometimes.
It really is hard for Geminis. It is, and like, I love me a Gemini, don't get me wrong. My brother's a Gemini.
You're just very strong-headed.
Very, very strong-headed and strong-willed, and sometimes can be stuck in a this is how it should be. Open up your mind. Time to take a new direction. Like, something you think that you want now or a year from now, you are going to go very far if you just let things happen.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the overall thing for all of these too. Like, You need to let it in. You need to let things go.
Motion of the ocean.
Right. Don't stress. Just let it come. Sit with it. Let it go.
Let her cook.
Let her cook. The universe will provide as long as you put in the work.
Yes.
Next up on the list, we've got our Sagittariuses. I have a lot of Sagittarius women in my family. I don't know if I know many Sag men.
My ex was a Sag, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I have,
I think my dad is also a Sagittarius.
Oh, we did talk about that. Your dad is.
Yeah.
Yes. He's a November Sagittarius.
Yeah.
That's right. We had this conversation literally like 3 days ago.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because I have my mom, my stepmom, my little sister. I'm probably missing somebody for sure, and I apologize in advance, whoever I missed. But, yeah, those are my top 3.
Yeah.
Because they're like direct family and everything. So this is all for y'all. And I already told my mom this, so she already knows this, but she's going to listen to it again, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius is going to affect relationships, other people, socialization, connection, and partnerships. It's a a profound shift may happen, especially one that plays out in relationships. Because Gemini is in your 7th sign, that is both opposite and complementary. The ideas that fuel your wisdom and knowledge, a time of rapid personal growth and transformation that could take your life in a complete opposite direction. New people you don't normally connect with will come in and shake things up. Major relationships could end or begin. Uranus wants freedom to be you, to break free from the past, from things that are keeping you stagnant and still and stuck. The last couple of years for everybody I feel like has felt kind of stuck. It's time to
I feel like post-COVID, everybody's just like digging their way out the dirt now.
People have been crawling and digging and trying and breaking nails.
I think finally fingers are popping up out of the graves.
Yeah, like we're all trying to pull ourselves up.
What is it? Ringing the bell?
Yeah. Everybody's got a bell on their grave. Everybody's ringing them all at once. The graveyard's going crazy.
It's like, oh my god, what's that movie called?
We just watched it. No, we didn't. We watched it last year.
Yeah, but it's such a good movie.
But it was during Halloween. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're thinking about the same thing.
It was La Llorona.
It was La Llorona. We talked about this yesterday.
We did.
What is wrong with that?
Piece of a goldfish.
But like also like a steel trap at the same time.
Correct.
It is.
In a week, I'll know exactly what I said, but I will never remember our original podcast name.
Never. It's gone.
It's gone.
May she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace.
Bitch. We'll never remember. And then number 3 on the list, Virgos. I have a couple Virgo friends. Shout out to Kate. Love you. I think that's really all I know. Well, other than that's my rising.
Yeah, I don't think I know many Virgos.
I'm a Virgo rising. Where is that from? That's from something. It's like a meme or something.
I don't know.
Or a show or a movie. It's something. I'm gonna have to find it later. If any of you know, tag me.
It's crazy. No,
I am. We know I am. Look at the medications I'm on that tell me that I am.
We're on like the same medications.
I know we are. One of the same. So Virgos. This is gonna impact your career, your title, your public life, power, responsibility, and your maturity. A major shift that will play a bit out in career and public life. For some, it's going to be a dramatic change in your professional life, switching fields, something that you didn't really think you would be doing. But if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right, so you're going to be moving on. For others, it could be a time of rapid personal growth and transformation that elevates your public image. It could also be a reinvention of your relationship with responsibility and to step into roles that'll transform your life. So like being there for somebody that you wouldn't necessarily think that you would help with, or going and doing something complete opposite of where you are currently, like fully switching it up. Yeah. You know, you do, I don't know, say you
apply to college for
stuff and things. And I sure did that today. To finish my degree. And then, moving on to bigger and better. So, you know, got that Virgo rising in me. Look at
Just
that.
a little bit.
Just a little bit. Next up on the list are Pisces. Yay! I know a lot of Pisces, actually. My brother's a Pisces. My brother is a Pisces Aries cusp, though. He's literally the day it changes. He leans more Pisces, though. I don't know his other two. I will have to look it up and ask my mom when he was born. I don't even know if he knows when he was born, so I would have to ask my mother.
Probably not. Well, I don't know. Sometimes he knows weird things like that.
Yeah, he's an oddball sometimes.
Yeah.
Love him. But, yeah, he definitely leans more Pisces. This is going to affect home, family, roots, foundation, past, memories, emotional bonds, things of the sort. Uranus comes home for Pisces and sparks a period of where is home? What is home? In a very radical way. Home is not just a physical address, but a residency within yourself. For some, it'll manifest with a major move, signifying a new phase of life. Or you'll gain the courage to find roots within leaving behind the past. So it's time to leave that shit in the past. Leave it back there. Keep it in the road. Keep driving.
Keep driving. Head on.
Uranus does not have time for sentimentality. What holds you needs to go. Your concept of family will undergo a reinvention, and your relationship with your biological family may shift profoundly. At the core of this time, it is to awaken to you what you need to feel secure, cared for, and nurtured, to seismically shift your life to align with those needs. It's time to really focus on who's important and who should be in your lives. And, you know, sometimes blood isn't...
No, it's the people who want the best for you is the people you should keep around, and it's people who are honest and real.
Right. And this goes for everybody. Like, you gotta be present.
Yeah.
Keep what is good for you and let that nasty shit behind. Leave it go.
You're the only one that is making it still affect you.
Right.
You're the one holding on to it. Just let it go. I promise you will feel so much better the moment you just stop caring about it. You just let it go.
Correct.
I'm not saying, stop
Let it
caring
go.
completely.
Let it go. I promise I can sing. I will not be doing it here, though.
I can't sing. I also will not be doing any of that here.
I think you could sing. The face you just made to me. I'm sorry. Sorry, I love you. I wanted to give you a compliment. God. Terrible on me. Moving on. We're at Aquarius, people. I love my Aquarius friends.
Who's an Aquarius?
Karina, Kelsey. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Who else? Guess you don't love them enough.
I don't love them enough. I'm sorry, friends. I think those are my, top two for sure. I had other Aquarius friends, but I don't really talk to them much.
Yeah, you guys suck. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't suck. I'm just really bad at keeping in touch. But Aquarius, this transit is going to affect the self, your talents, gifts, play, passion, creativity, and children. No. Don't do that to the people that I know. Don't do that. To everybody else, go for it. Have a blast. Have as many kids as you want. But you know who I'm talking to. The role Uranus in Gemini will be unique for each Aquarius. And at the core of the role Gemini plays is a need to be yourself. The reality is that there's only one you, and this may be the spark in an awakening of self, from breaking free from past ways of identifying, turning things upside down, and peeling off layers to discover the real you, a period of personal growth and transformation, a time for creative breakthroughs and awakenings, opening the doors for new unknown talents. Ooh, that's fun.
That is fun.
Time to shift out of a pattern of self-destruction and hiding. It's time to go and do new things. Try new things.
Try new things. Try things for you. Things that will genuinely better you, not things
give you
that
joy.
will indulge in bad things.
Right.
But things that genuinely make you happy.
Right. Like any kind of art. I'm always always going to tell you to do art. And even if you don't think you're good at it, do it anyways. Art is the best form of just getting you out there. Like, even if you're not selling it or showing anybody, it just feels good to do.
It does. And the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. So the more you'll start to like your own stuff. I promise, as an artist, you're never going to always like your stuff.
No, you're never going to. You're never going to.
There's always going to be one thing that you want to do to it.
And you're always going to finish something and then look back and think, damn, I could have done that, and that. But at that point, you just got to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Walk away.
Walk away, Morgan. Walk away.
Walk away.
I hated that I called you Morgan.
Please don't ever say my name again. Disgusting. We forgot to mention we are together. I don't know if we mentioned that. But anyways.
We'll explain that next time.
Yeah. Next up is Leo. Woot woot. I'm a Leo, friends. In case you couldn't figure that out already. Leos. This is going to affect us in some ways. Friends, community, groups, society, social issues and causes, humanitarianism, and belonging. And I told you couple weeks ago that I wanted to start doing more for the planet.
You did.
So that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know this yet. And we cleaned up the park the last time we went.
We did.
People are disgusting.
People are gross.
Anyways, Uranus and Gemini opens your world and evolves your connections. It may bring in new people, whether new friendships or alliances, anyone to expand your world. Shakeups in friendships, an awakening of social consciousness that will be followed by new opportunities to participate in the world through shared beliefs and in a cause to remake your community through humanitarian endeavors or an elected position. Good luck to all of you. Couldn't be me. And it's about finding your place in the world and with like a greater sense of belonging. And I don't know about any other Leos, but I've definitely like felt the shift. Like I've definitely felt like, oh, I know what I need to fucking do. Like,
yeah,
it's time to go.
And it's more than just knowing what you need to do. It's actually starting to implement what you need to do.
Right. I've been saying for 6 years I'm gonna finish school.
Yeah.
And I sent in my transcripts this morning.
That's awesome. That's so exciting.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited. It'll be fun.
No, it's gonna be
so good. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm gonna do it.
It is. You're gonna do that. I'm gonna get my license, my architectural license, not my driver's license. To be clear, I am not a child.
She can indeed drive. It's true.
I can.
We are adults, I promise.
Maybe not good adults, but adults.
We're getting there. We're learning.
We're like mid-level adults.
Yeah.
No, we're like we're not interns anymore. We're like entry level position.
We're at like entry level. We're almost at like employee.
Yeah. We're almost at like our we're almost at like our 1 year like promotion.
Right.
Where like you're no longer a part-time or you're no longer
like a temp or whatever.
You're not getting paid hourly anymore. Now you're salaried.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Speaking of getting there, we're at Libra now. We're right next to each other. How crazy.
Yay. I am a Libra.
You do be a Libra.
I am a double Libra.
Yeah, but Jenna's a triple, so
I know.
This is hard. Libras is going to affect knowledge, the world, exploration, travel, education, faith, and belief. It's time to expand your horizons, awaken to new perspectives, philosophies, and a wider worldview. It'll be the start of wanting more fulfillment, answers, and greater version of yourself. It'll spark a period of searching and exploring the distant lands, physically and through books. Going back to school, or another path for education, and you're trying to get your license finally.
I was going to say, I could go back to school. The only thing left to go back to school for is a doctorate. I ain't doing all that.
That's a lot. But like, at least get your license, you know?
Yeah, I am going to do that. I do have to take those tests. That's a lot. Thanks. Anybody's thinking about being an architect? Good luck.
Good luck. It'll be a deeper search for answers that may be philosophical or religious. A time to share ideas with others and to stand behind a matter of faith and to inspire and motivate others. So it's going to be a lot of like good shit. Not just for like career stuff, but just like in a general sense of like just doing more.
Sense of self, even.
Sense of self, sense of, community,
Yeah.
if you will. Doing more to help, since our world is gross and crappy right now. We gotta find light in the good things.
Yes, we do.
Next up, Aries.
Also me.
And my sister is an Aries.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's true.
That tracks.
It does track.
In the best way.
In the best way.
I am a rising Aries,
In
so
the best
I mean
way.
that in the best way.
In the best way. My sister is absolutely an Aries. I think some of her other placements are also fire too. Which is
That tracks.
also 100% tracks. Love you, sister. This is going to affect your voice, communication, thinking, learning, education, information, curiosity, and choice. Uranus in Gemini activates the mind in fundamental ways. It'll bring about a transformation in how you think, learn, and use your voice. A craving for new horizons or type of movement. Classes may awaken new perspectives and discovering new ways to share ideas, like starting a manuscript, or new digital mediums to communicate with. Movement, the physical act, may change, and new consciousnesses in how your choices impact others. So just being more aware of if I do this, it's going to make this person not feel so great.
Yeah.
Be more aware of those kind of things.
That's crazy though. That's the second one to tell me to start a podcast.
It is. It's true.
It's true.
And here we are.
The second thing to tell me that I should start a podcast.
It sure is. What a time. I didn't even notice that. I even wrote that down. I don't know how I didn't catch that.
I don't know how you didn't catch that.
How stupid of me. Next up on the list is Taurus. My dad's a Taurus.
That tracks.
I think my ex was a Taurus too. That's crazy. Taurus, this is going to affect money, income, material stability, material security, value, worth, and material possessions. So it's a lot of themes.
Okay.
A 7-year reinvention of your relationship with money and resources. It will very much be a shift in money, but one rooted in a shift of consciousness. It's time to reinvent your relationship with the material world, or to allow yourself to find joy. What did I write here? Allow yourself to have joy and find happiness. There we go. Jesus. Find happiness in the physical plane. A shift in philosophy.
You gotta write the first one.
Philosophically. I wrote philosophically. A shift philosophically and internal sparking of. Let me try again. Internal sparking. Oh, sparking and awakening and re-examination of your self-worth. Jesus Christ, that took me so long. I'm sorry, Taurus. Words. My writing got a little sloppy there. I don't know what happened.
You got a little sleepy.
I got a little crazy going on. It was pretty wild. But yeah, it's gonna be about yourself and making sure that you're being true to yourself, and also more conscious of how you're doing anything material wise, just money, items, things, just kind of being more aware of how you're going about all of that. So yeah. Next up is Scorpio. I don't think I know a lot of them. I think I only know one.
I briefly dated a really crazy Scorpio.
I'm not really surprised.
It was this girl.
Oh.
I don't want to say her name.
No,
I don't want to call her out.
No, you can't do that. That's mean.
No. Shot.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Lillard.
Lillard.
Lily.
That's adorable, Lillard.
I like to call her Lillard.
Lillard.
Hello, Lillard.
The lizard.
Lillard the lizard. But she's a Scorpio.
Land of the lizards.
Anyway, Scorpio. This is going to affect inner self, deep emotions, inner work, the psyche, intimacy, and legacies. I'm a Scorpio moon. So, just in case you all wanted to know exactly who I was as a person, there you go. Since you're used to inner work, this marks a time of awakening to the deepest parts of your psyche. Gemini's called your 8th sign, a sign dedicated to facing oneself. We all have an unconscious, and it may be a time to shed light on hidden motives behind your choices. It could bring your first sit down with a therapist, or an intro of a new modality that reinvents reinvents your inner emotional landscape, profound discovery around legacies and inheritances, or a transformation around assets and wealth, and your relationship with money.
Nice.
Look at that. Very good. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
And these are like the lower on the scales. Like we're 2 away from being done.
Yeah. Less affected.
Less affected. It's gonna affect you, but it's not gonna be crazy. Once you get past like the 7, 8 mark, it'll
minimal.
It's not gonna be as big of a shift. Next up, we have cancers. My stepdad's a Cancer.
I don't think I know any cancers. If I do, I apologize. My bad. Terrible with birthdays.
Cancers is going to affect your spirituality, intuition, inner journeys, dreams, the unconscious. Let me try that again. Unconscious and release. Gemini is your 12th sign, a domain that covers your sacredness, spirituality, and the world beyond this one. It'll come like a flash of awareness or desire to open a space that is normally hidden, even from ourselves. It'll be rapid inner growth and spiritual transformation, a desire to discover new realms, and opening your intuition. So just kind of being more aware of, like, you and yourself. I know for cancers, that can be easy and difficult, being all emotional and stuff like that. I don't know if I have any cancer placements, actually, at all.
I'm trying to think if I do. I don't think I do,
I'd have to
actually.
take a gander. I don't know. But yeah, cancers, just be more, like, spiritual and intuitive and trust your instincts.
I do not.
That is going to be something. Well, now I have to check. You checked, and now I have to check. I don't know. I don't remember. Please hold. Gotta get my co-star. I'll read Capricorn first, because that's the last, and then I'll read my co-star. Capricorns, you're going to be the least affected. I love me some Capricorns. You guys are just chilling this next couple years. You're just vibing. Keep doing what you're doing, for real. Health, wellness, diet, fitness, nutrition, systems, work, projects, and organization. It can bring a shift in your day-to-day life or in how you take care of your health, new choices in diet, fitness, and nutrition. Your current routines, employment, or scenery that forms the backdrop of your life will change radically. You may need to make a significant change in how you operate in your life, and it may open your eyes to new ways of being in service and helping others. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, so basically, embrace change for everybody. Take risks. Break free from stifling routines. Everything's gonna change really fast, and
sounds like generally positive.
It is genuine. It really just depends on like how you're looking at it too, because I think if you're going into the next couple of years thinking, oh my god, everything's gonna work out, I don't have to worry about anything. Wrong. You need to
put the work in.
You still have to put the work in. And
you
like,
get out what you put in.
Exactly. It's a give and take. You have to give to receive. You can't just like expect the universe to just provide, because it does and it will. But you need to give it a reason to. You have to like do the work. Can't just sit here and hope for the best. It's time to do
even
things.
gods don't give something for nothing.
Right.
You gotta sacrifice something.
Right. Sacrifice, give an offering, anything. Like, you gotta
put the work in, put your time in, put your effort in.
I'm
gonna keep saying the same thing in different forms.
Yeah,
that's what motivational speakers do.
Yeah, they just say the same thing over and over again. So everybody listen. Do better. That's it. That's all I have for you. But no, my co-star, let's see. It told me getting over someone doesn't always mean you stop loving them. Okay. I think that's wrong.
Mine says, you don't actually know anything about anyone else. I also think that's wrong.
Wrong, co-star.
See, we don't always agree.
No. And I was correct. I have 0 Cancer placements.
I also have 0 Cancer
placements.
I
have 1 Pisces placement and 2 Scorpio. Those are my only 2 water.
I have 2 Aquarius.
Oh.
And 1 Scorpio.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my Uranus is in Aquarius.
My Uranus is in Capricorn. Wow, crazy. I wonder if we could take into effect that sign since Uranus is in Gemini, if we could like take what our Uranus sits in and also take that a little bit to like heart.
Yeah.
Probably. A little bit.
I don't know. That's in my like 10th house, so like.
Yeah, mine's in my Please hold.
Not that, like, anybody...
Not that anybody knows what I'm saying at
I mean,
all
I'm
right
sure
now.
some people do, but...
Oh, it's in my 5th house. My Neptune and Uranus are both in Capricorn. I have 3 Leo placements.
My Neptune and Uranus are both in Aquarius. That's crazy.
Oh, fascinating. I have my Mars is in Libra. Which actually tracks a whole lot now.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone,
I hope you had a fun time.
I hope you
I
had a fun time. This was fun. I'm excited for the next one. I think I know what I'm going to talk about next.
Oh, I have no clue what
And it
we're
is
gonna
a
see.
very different thing to what I talked about today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But I had to go down the deep dive of the astrology because that's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks is like looking at astrology stuff, so it just made sense.
Yeah.
I needed to know why I physically felt a shift in my brain. Now I know.
Now you know. And now you all know.
Now you all know. If you have felt a shift in your brain, like I have in the last couple of weeks, where you just no longer give a fuck, there's a reason. You're welcome. I explained it for you. Probably not in the best terms, in the best way, but like, look it up. If you want more, look
Don't
it up.
quote us on anything. We know
Please.
nothing.
I am not a source
No.
of information.
We are not sources. We are here for fun.
For entertainment
for shits
reasons
and giggles.
only. That's it. That's all we have. Thank you for being here with us for this. Goodbye. Yeah. Join us next time when we jump off the deep end.